So I recently found out that you can apply temporary tattoos to other surfaces besides your skin, like ceramics. So I ordered some temporary tattoos off Amazon to test the trick. All you have to do is apply it like a normal temporary tattoo with water and a sponge, and then you just peel it off. This is an amazing way to upcycle old planters or vases that were just a little bit boring before. And if you want to make it permanent, you can always seal it with something like Mod Podge, or you can leave it temporary so you can always So I've been really loving the look of this arch wall molding lately, and I want to try and DIY in my space, but as per usual, I want to try and do it in the most inexpensive way possible. So I went to Home Depot to see what else I could find, and I found this foam pipe insulation, and I got 2 of the 6-foot length and then a 4-pack of the 3-foot for like $6. And to make sure it laid flat on the wall, I just cut them in half, which was super easy because they're already half split because they're designed to go around a pipe. My initial plan was to try and use command strips to hold it on the wall, but after testing it out, it seemed like it wasn't going to hold very long term on this material. So I just used them to kind of shape them on the wall, and then I added little nails in to secure it in place. Then I cut and pieced together the rest of the arch and used spackle to smooth over any seams. I was concerned that the paint wouldn't take to the foam very well or that it would leave it with a weird texture, but it actually, after a few layers, looked great and matched the texture of my wall perfectly. And here was the final result. I actually really love how it turned out. Not too shabby for some pipe insulation.
There's this guy in my class who's cute, beautiful, but stupid because he decided to cut off all of his hair, and now instead of admiring him, I just pity him and the stupid decision he had made. I mean, if his goal for this year was to get no bitches, then he's on a roll, but man, you would think he would have a little bit more common sense. The joke to get waves was not to be taken seriously, but here he is, sitting at his desk looking like a leech. As if there's not already a limited amount of cute guys in my school, he has now lowered the selection. I hope he's doing all
Okay, nothing against K-pop or K-pop stans or anything. I think it's awesome. It's great. I just think it's really funny how BTS stans will bring BTS into literally everything. Long story short, a little while back, I was invited to this funeral for like this little old lady, rest in peace. And this girl was in charge of making the funeral playlist. And she is like your typical BTS stan. And literally, when everybody was just standing around looking somber and like sorry for the family, Butter by BTS just starts blaring from the speakers. And it was so loud. It was so loud. This is...
original Go Yard backpack and was like, I need a new Go Yard backpack, but this time your swag. So I take everything apart to see what I'm working with. I'm gonna sew up my gusset. Then I'm gonna make two 3D pop-off square pockets from the original flaps that were hiding the original zippers, and I actually use the original zippers too. You know how we're doing it. Double time, baby, let's go. Now I'm gonna use another original zipper for the main pocket of the bag. I'm gonna start sewing up my flap, then I'm gonna use the original buckles as well, one on each side of the flap so I can be hidden, can't see nothing. Then I'm gonna hit another panel on that to hide everything. Now I'm gonna sew up my gusset to both panels of the bag. I got the lining going crazy. I'm gonna do a 1/8 top stitch on all that. We out of here. The original handle, the original buckles, all the original details, the zippers and everything. We going crazy. Shout out to your boy, killing the upcycle game. Go Yard action. Cho Yard action. You are not.